Kansas City, Missouri, home to the Chiefs and Royals. Known for their barbecue and innovation, KC is a home to a history of bootleggers and jazz musicians. Wait, hold on. We're not talking about Kansas City, Missouri. We're talking about Kansas City, Kansas. No disrespect to the Mo side. See, here's the thing. Kansas City is actually two cities in one, Kansas City, Missouri, and Kansas City, Kansas. Although most of the downtown attractions are located in Kansas City, Missouri, KCK holds its own with our own diverse culture and sports team. In the United States, there's around 8 million students participating in athletics on a high school level. Of those boys going to play college basketball, only 1% get to play at the NCAA Division I level. From those 1% of players, only 60 NBA slots are available each year. There's about 800 NCAA players that take their talents international. Neil Watson, a basketball player out of Kansas City, Kansas, played at Sumner Academy High School. As an ESPN Top 100 player in the nation, Neil chose Toledo University. Soon after choosing Toledo, they underwent a coaching change, forcing Neil to choose a new school. After heavy consideration, Neil decided to take his talents to Coffeyville Community College in Kansas. After a successful career at Coffeyville, Neil decided to move on to the University of Southern Mississippi. During his time at Southern Miss, not only did he help take his team to the NCAA tournament, but he also earned the 2012 and 2014 Best Player Awards in the state. Coming out of D1, Neil Watson was one of those 800 NCAA players to take his skills international. And for the next 5 years, he played for teams in the Virgin Islands, England, Scotland, Italy, Austria, the Bahamas, and Iraq. Coming home from the end of his 2019 season, Neil decided to work as a skills coach for an AAU organization, rekindling his love for the game once again. Having the ability to continue playing pro basketball, Neil decided to retire and stay in Kansas City to start the next chapter of his life, helping kids develop their game and helping them find a way to build a successful basketball career. This is the story on how Tea Time was born.
There you go. There you go. One. All right, so look, after we do that hezzy, it's downhill, bump, and then the step and fade, all right? We ain't got time to gather and get here. Good, hezzy, good, hezzy, good. So my body, yes, there you go.
Anybody that wants to play basketball, if we're gonna put the time, the energy, the effort, and the attitude into it, then I can make you better. Everybody doesn't have to do the between the legs, the behind the backs, you know, those double, triple moves, you know, the Kyrie moves, the James Harden moves. You don't have to do that to be a great basketball player. You can learn the basics and go as far as you like to go. Because everybody doesn't go professional in the sport they want to go. But you can go professional in something else, and having a tea time mentality will still keep you successful and keep you on the right path. Been playing basketball since I was 3 years old. Older brother played football, was really good. 2 younger brothers. One played basketball, All-American at the NAIA school, Park University. And the other one, the baby brother, is currently now playing. So, you know, basketball it's been bred in the Watson family.
It was a Christmas at her parents' house, and we gave Neil the Michael Jordan basketball goal. His first shot was true to form. He had one hand on the side, one hand in the back, and he released it. We never thought he would hold the ball and shoot the ball. So when he took that first shot and he made it, he walked himself back and wanted to shoot longer shots on that Michael Jordan basketball goal.
The defining moment when he really took basketball seriously was high school. He was attending Sumner High School, and he wanted to be under Coach Randy Springs. And Randy Springs benched Neil. It wasn't that he was ineligible, but he could do better. And he didn't let him start. Now, Neil could very well have started, but he didn't let Neil start. That really offended Neil. I mean, he was upset about it. I know he vowed after that he would never let that happen again.
My expectations were, we're only gonna be the best. We're not gonna let anything limit you from being that. Now, sometimes in his college career, he was overlooked by some coaches, but when he played against those coaches and did very well and played hard, one coach was Frank Martin. Southern Miss played K-State in the NCAA tournament. And after the game, Frank told Neil, I don't know how you got out of our backyard. Meaning, how did we not see you or recruit you, and you're right here in Kansas?
There were a couple of coaches, I think, that really tried to break his spirit. They tried to break his spirit. Neil always found a way to rise above it. And I think when he's coaching these kids, he wants to encourage the spirit in them and not squelch it by whatever that he says or does, because he knows what that feels like. You know, he understands, because he was always determined to show you, I can do this. And no matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter if you don't let me play or not, when I'm out there, I'm gonna make it count.
We gotta get to the rim. We ain't got time to be out here dilly-dagging and just dribbling, okay? You gonna make a move and get to the rim, okay? That's how it's gotta go. Be aggressive, all right? Come on, get in here. Rebels on three. 1, 2, 3, Rebels.
I got to go take a second grade team down to nationals in Wichita after coaching the whole summer with a variety of different levels. But being able to coach second graders to a third place medal in the Division II at the MAYB Nationals in Wichita, Kansas, with only 6 weeks of practice and only having a full team one time and only having 8 kids, period, I found that to be truly remarkable, and I found a love inside of myself that actually replaced playing the game of basketball. And that new love was teaching the game of basketball and giving back to the game in my state and in my city. And now the goal is, you know, where it was to try and make the NBA, now is to be the best player development coach in the state. And if the AAU organization comes along, it's to be the best AAU organization in the country.